You have to date multiple men early on.
When you surround yourself by more opportunities, it makes it a lot easier to stay level-headed.
I just miss all the time, and I just keep the rotation going. It's so much fun.
When I see him in the gym, I'm going to smile, I'm going to go up to him, I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to put myself out there.
Prove to you that you're a priority, you better keep them options open. Go on them dates, reply back to them texts.
Keep your dating options open, okay? Do not commit where there is no commitment.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get into this.
Y'all, I am a one-person woman.
Listen, y'all, I'm at work. I had to jump on here and make this video real quick. And I just had to come on here and say, ladies, something that you guys have got to start doing. Listen, you have to date multiple men early on. If you are a single female, you have to date multiple men. Because let me tell y'all something.
She belongs to the streets.
She definitely does. I'm happy that the younger girl is thinking that way. This is why these young women have to understand. Don't listen to your elders. Because the elders is what's telling these girls, have fun, be young, have fun, smash random guys. A lot of them don't want to do it. Despicable.
I'm going to tell you something that seems counterintuitive, but honestly is going to help your sanity a lot. Keep your options open. Because I know what that rush of liking someone feels like, and you just like hone in. The problem with that is if we're not on the same page as you, it's really frustrating for you to be willing to put in so much at a place that they can't meet you at. So meet new people. Keep your options open. When you surround yourself by more opportunities, it makes it a lot easier to stay level-headed. And if that one person that you hoped it would be isn't getting it together and making that effort to get to know you, well then find someone new. The worst thing we can do is just like someone and then stay obsessed and hope and wish that it works with them rather than...
Man, this has to stop. It does. Because, look, the way things are nowadays, I know these young boys are wondering, why are these women like this? Why are they so despicable? Why do they want to be with random guys at 16 years old? That's why. They listen to her. She said, why you should keep your options open. And so many are thinking that way. It's sad. Like the blind is leading the blind. And guess what? The blind leading the blind is older, unmarriageable. Woman, why are they unmarriageable? Too many bodies. When you keeping your options open, you racking them up. So a guy answers, I don't want to talk more about that.
Biggest regret of my life was a time where
I realized that in your 20s, when you are dating, you do not have to be loyal to these people and cut off access of yourself to others. Keep your option open and go slow.
Man, sad. It's sad. So many are thinking that way.
So when I rolled over this morning, my husband looked at me and he said, I want to be clear. We have only had twice this year. And I said, it's January 3rd. And he said, well, facts are facts. And I said, well, we've not been on one date this year. And he said, well, I'd take you on a date if you put out more. What the
The man is right. As a wife, you should be willing. You should give it willingly. I get it willingly. I don't think I should be talking about that, right? I shouldn't share my marriage with other people, with you guys, but I get it willingly. Get your passport.
So what I do is I date multiples, and I keep my options open. That allows the person who believes he's the one to step up to the plate.
How?
Because you already know there's competition. I make it known,
Yeah.
you know, and what you won't do, somebody else will.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
And you can also get dismissed if you you cross a boundary, you don't do what you're supposed to do, you can get dismissed. And I dismiss all the time. And I just keep the rotation going. It's so much fun.
And I just keep the rotation going. It's so much.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's so much fun.
Little girls are doing this. This is the elders. We have an issue. That's why I said what I said not too long ago. Get your passport, right? You can find something in the West. It's just so hard. I mean, to play the field, right? Because this is what it is. A guy would have to continuously play the field. A guy would have to be making an extreme amount of money, right? And then he would have to save an extreme amount of money just to get with somebody who has used box. These men, think about these young boys hearing that. Some young boys like it. They don't mind. They just want to get some box, but not me. I was one of those little boys when I was younger. I didn't want someone that was used. I wanted someone that wasn't around the block. I didn't want to deal with the 304s. Some guys like it. I didn't like it until I got older. But still, I'm making a point here. Guys don't want that. Guys don't want used women.
Just because you have gone on one amazing date, 2 amazing dates, 3 amazing dates, does not mean you should be putting all your eggs in one basket.
I wonder why they left.
You still do not know this person and where it will go. So deciding to get off the apps entirely, not open to dating other people, can actually lead to disappointment in the end. Now, I'm not saying if you went on 3 really good dates not to focus on them, because you definitely should. But don't future trip, stay present, and get to know them, while also still being open to dating.
Man, it's wild. So while you're dating all of these guys, there are guys. Guys aren't dumb. There's guys you're sleeping with. There's guys you're pitting out with. And then think about if you don't like that guy, what happens? You friend zone him. So he's going on a date with you thinking, okay, you're not giving it to me. Who are you giving it to? That's why some guys make that rule. And it's a good rule. If you're not pitting out within 3 dates, they don't want to deal. Does that make sense? Especially some of the dates nowadays cost what? $200? And the only reason it's that expensive because when you go on a date, say you want to eat lobster or you want to eat the best chicken, really stick to the chicken and tell a girl, stick to the chicken meal. Be like that. She don't want to date you after that? Let her go. Hey, you better buy that chicken. You better not get that damn lobster. See, I know they got lobster on the menu, but you stick to the chicken. You stick to the chicken unless you lick it. Stick to it. Hear what I'm saying? Don't play with me. I'm not playing. Stick to the chicken. And look at that in the eye. You get up and leave too, and you won't waste your time because it takes something like that. But she'll probably laugh and think it's a joke, but it's not a joke. Be dead serious. Be like that. Be bold. Say things. Say something that's out of left field. Like, don't buy no damn lobster.
You are doing single all wrong. Number 1, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand to learn what you like.
You can't escape it. In this day and age, in this modern day and age, you can't escape it. They're all saying the same different toilet. So is it really a different toilet? Like, think about it. Like, use box. That's what they're all good for. Use box. Tell a man when the next girl you get. Now, if you ask how many bodies you have, do you think she's gonna tell the truth? Girls are hip to that. Like, if you're a guy and you ask a girl how many bodies you got, you're foolish, bro. You are. Any girl, she got offended. She didn't have that much bodies. I know, because I know, but But still, you don't know. You don't know who's doing what. But I found out that over here, you can find someone that had 2 or 3 bodies. You can find it in the West too. Like I did a video the other day with a young woman that weren't even dating. So some of them were unhinged. You guys got to be willing to give them a try. If you want a woman that's untouched, you got to go a little bit off the beaten path, right? So you see a woman outside that looks like she's not talking to, talk to her. Try it. How you doing? I think you look beautiful today. She doesn't look beautiful. She look what? As soon as she does that, what? Don't talk to her no more. Let her go. But if you're a single man, talk to the one that may have not been talked to like that. I did it before. I was ranking it in. Seriously, I was. Why? Why was I ranking it in? Because it was easier. They were easier. You got to get in where you know. You got to date who you know is going to work out. Seriously. As a girl, man, you learn that. Coming from a 43-year-old senior, you'd probably call me the OG. And if I was 60, I'd be the OG. But I'm just the OG. Listen to the OG.
Keep your dating options open, okay? Do not commit where there is no commitment.
Where is your husband?
That was one of the best things I could have ever implemented into like my dating life, because something I had a problem with was I was trying to rush to have a relationship with any guy I talked to. So the moment I started talking to one guy, I was very serious, I was very intense, and I ended up being disappointed because I didn't know enough about this person to understand that they were not the one for me, but I was just happy enough that somebody was there that I just wanted things to be solidified so quick. 1, it's best to not put all your eggs in one basket. 2, it's also best to not get so invested when you really don't know this person yet. When I started actually exploring all my options, yes, I took these people seriously, but not seriously enough to think that we need to be in some committed relationship by tomorrow. So now I'm taking my time with these guys, trying to figure out what I do and what I don't like. And I am finally being treated the way I've been wanting to be treated. I'm finally being courted the way I've been wanting to be courted. And it's not just by one man, it's by a few of them. They know my options are open, I know their options are open. So now I'm not trying to rush into a relationship.
Man, that's wild. That was her before. I did see now she does have a man, but still, you're dating 3 or 4 guys? I just don't buy it. I just don't buy when women say, I got him, but I'm not sleeping with him. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you. Do you know how many, when I was in my 20s, right? I didn't go on any dates at all. Yeah, it's that bad. I'm telling you, I was knocking down the baddest ones too. How did I do it? Being myself. Sometimes I didn't even have a car. It was never 6 feet. But always did it for me. And you know what I did? I always kept it real with myself. I always knew what to say. I always knew when not to talk. I always knew how to inflect it. I said it wrong. How to use my voice and inflect it the right way to come across sexy. Like, I studied a lot of things. I studied women. Use it to my advantage. And yeah, I'm dead serious, guys. I never went on a date in my 20s. Not one time. So when these ladies are saying, this guy's taking me here, this guy's taking me there, always remember, there's someone knocking it down.
So I really encourage you to make sure that you are keeping your options open, because trust me, guys do it all the time. They're not committing to one girl so soon. They keep the options open, and why shouldn't we do it as well? Like us women, we do it too quickly. So make sure that you're not closing the doors on other romantic partners too soon.
Disgusting.
What you need to stop doing is putting all your eggs in one basket. You got all your eggs in his basket, and then now you're mad because you found out you're not the only egg in his. Until they prove to you that you're a priority, you better keep them options open, better go on them dates, reply back to them texts. Don't be out here giving loyalty to losers. Don't do that. And if you ever get the intuition that maybe you're not the only one, 9 times out of 10, you're right. You're young, you're single, it's okay to date. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you'll get to the conversation about exclusivity. Maybe not. But until then, better pick up the legs,
There's no hope. You know, I feel like that Tupac song, Keep Your Head Up, when he be like, and the truth is, ain't no hope for the future. That song is playing in my head right now. Tunes, child, things will get a little easier. Gotta keep your head, ooh, child. And the truth is, ain't no hope for the future. The truth is, it ain't no hope for the future. Just that one line.
It is comical to me when guys are like, oh, you have one good guy treat you right. Why are you keeping your options open? Because why would I limit myself to one person when I know that person is, one, probably dating other people, and two, he hasn't locked it down yet? I think it's a red flag. I think it's healthy. Until we have that exclusivity conversation, I'm keeping my options open. And especially for my anxious attachment girlies, if you are limiting yourself to one man, you're yourself over. Because listen to this, you find a man, all of a sudden you are tied to him, you're waiting on his back and call, you're planning your schedule around his, waiting for that text, you're wondering what he's doing, when instead you could just keep your options open, have fun, date around, meet other people, and not plan your life around this one person who hasn't even committed to you yet. And if he has a problem with you dating other people in the beginning, that is a red flag. Not only does it help slow down the process of getting attached to just one person, but it also lets him know that you have other things going on. Your life doesn't revolve around him. You are meeting other people. You know that you have options, and if he wants to be the top option, he's got to work for it. When you have other options, you have something to compare to. You're not laser beam focused on just one person, think that they are the world and the world revolves.
You know what makes it bad, what they're talking about? Not all guys have all of those options. Only just the select few. If I repeat it again, you're gonna say, Jay, hey, you talking about the same thing. Everybody knows this already. You're going for the same guys. So yes, those guys may get a lot of girls because they're getting you all. Like I reacted to one of the last videos I reacted to. Woman went to a speed dating event. She said it. All of the guys were short. She's 5'10" though, so she was tall. But not only is she thinking like that, right? Could probably the women that are 5'4", 5'3", 5'2", saying the guys were short and guys were 6 inches taller than them, 5'9", 5'10". Oh, you're short. They want to be looking up to a guy like this. They want to dunk the ball every time they touch his head. How you doing, baby? Jumping up to give him kisses. That's sexy to them. So, and then they wonder why men stop going to those. Listen, there's an issue. And until women figure it out, I understand why guys don't go. If I was in the West, I wouldn't go either. I would never go to a dating event. Why? Because I'm thinking in my head, somewhere, some way, somehow, somebody is knocking it down. And it ain't me.
Okay, so I blocked my gym crush on TikTok, and I think I blocked him on Instagram so I could get some advice from my gym girlies, because I don't have an appetite, and that's not good, especially with me working out. So my gym crush happened to be somebody that I had a crush on in high school, and like for a couple years now, we've just always somehow managed to see each other in like a random ass place every now and then, and like he always notices me before I notice him, so he'll come up to me and be like, hey, and, you know, we chatted up and it'd be a real good time. So I started working out. I go to this gym. I go to Crunch. So I go to Crunch. I'm in there my first day. I just do the Stairmaster and the treadmill, and then I left. A couple hours later, I check my Snap, and I see that I have a message from the guy, and he was like, oh, you go to Crunch, da-da-da, and I was like, oh, I didn't, like, you know, I was like, oh, I didn't know you go to Crunch, like, that's crazy, I didn't even see you in there, like, you know, so we were chatting it up. So the next time I see him, like, obviously, my feelings have never changed for this man, like, ever, like, anytime I see him anywhere, it's just gonna be the same, like, I'm gonna feel the same way. So I go to the gym the next day. I'm looking forward to seeing him because he's very attractive, like very attractive. And so like I go in there, I see him, and I immediately, like, I'm really shy and nervous around him. And later on, I'll get to that point. So this
girl likes him. Guys need to find a girl like this, all right? She likes the man. She's not saying, "Oh, I'm gonna date this one, that one, that one, this one, and that one." She's not that type of girl. She likes this man.
So this goes on for, like, I'm going to the gym. The first week it's all like that, hee hee ha ha. Last week, it was hee hee ha ha, and it was, oh, come over Wednesday. So I go to his house. We hang out. We have casual conversation, catching up. He's saying certain things here and there where I'm like, okay. Like, it's kind of tugging on the heartstring a little bit. And, but other than that, like, it was a good time. And I'm not saying tugging on a heartstring in a bad way, like in a good way. And I was just like, oh. And so after that, I'm thinking we're going to hang out tomorrow. He did say those plans were not set in stone. He was like, I will let you know. And I said, okay, cool. So boom, I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to muster up the courage to talk to him in the gym because, like, I don't know. I just be so nervous. And I told him that. And so I ended up texting him maybe Saturday or Sunday or Friday. I don't remember. And I was like, hey, hold on. I was like, hey, I know why I'm so nervous around you. He was like, why? And I was like, you give off a very strong masculine vibe. And that brings out the inner feminism in me. Or femininity. Like, she makes me feel very feminine and want to be girly, and I feel so safe around him, and he's so soft spoken with me, and just like the way he was thinking, like everything. So I told him all of that, and I was like, yeah, like, like, you make me literally want to melt into your arms. I'm being very, very, very vulnerable. Okay, I've never.
No, whoa. She just told the man she wants to melt into his arms. You know what a guy is trying to do next. She's over the house saying this. Woo. Let's continue.
I've never in my life maybe sent anything like that to a man. So he texts back, I don't remember, but he was just like, oh, like, you should always surround yourself with people that make you be in your purest form. Like, I'm happy that you feel that way, and some other. And so after that I was like, okay, period. And I texted him, I was like, hey, the next day I texted him, I was like, hey, would love to see you soon. Let me know when you're free. Radio silence. So that bothered me, like, a lot. And I ended up calling two homeboys, because I had to get it from a guy's point of view. Both homeboys, one homeboy told me just chill, relax, enjoy it. And I was like, okay, I can do that. But the other homeboy really put shit into perspective. He was like, everybody has that person in their phone that no matter where they at, what they doing, whoop-de-whoop, they're gonna text back. And when he said that, I almost started crying, because I was like, I'm not his person. He may be my person. Like, if he was to text me, I don't care where I'm at, I don't care what time it is, bro, I'm texting back. I'm not his person, and that made me so sad. So I ended up crying my eyes out the entire night. And I think, like, a little bit towards the end of the night, I ended up just reading this book to help heal your inner child, and just heal so that you can have healthy relationships moving forward. And I drank me some tea, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to take it like that. Like, I'm literally, when I see him in the gym, I'm going to smile. I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to put myself out there. Like, I'm not going to, like, be shy anymore, because, like, I've already been in his house. Like, we've talked a couple times. Like I just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's make a move. So I woke up this morning. I am ecstatic. Like, I'm happy. I feel great. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you're so gorgeous. Like, you're so cute. You're so adorable. And, I'm getting ready. Whoop-de-whoop. I eat my breakfast, and I get in my car, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to see him in the gym. So I pull up to the gym. I walk in the gym. I don't see him. But I'm like, hey, I ain't looking for him. He'll pop up. And so I go and I start working on my core, and I'm laughing, I'm having a good time, and I'm listening to great music. And then I catch it, like, I am looking for him, but I also see him out the corner of my eye. She got it bad. Like, okay, he's over there. Okay, period. So I was going to make it my mission to, like, when he saw me, like, because he always say, what's up? I was going to make it my mission to be like, hey, like, how you doing? How's your workout going? Like, I was going to engage in conversation. this man walked past me and like low-key gave me a me mug. I don't know. I don't have my glasses, so I really can't see for real. So it looked like he was giving me a me mug. So I was like, oh, what did I do? And so this is after sending that whole vulnerable ass text message.
Now, this girl has it bad. Now, but she said he's her person. She's not his person. He has girls he's dealing with currently. Just because you feel that way for him doesn't mean he's going to say, oh, that's my girl. He probably thinks of it like, yeah, I want to smash. He's a man. He would smash. The way you showed your feelings, he doesn't feel the same way. So he didn't respond back. You made him feel awkward. So now you got to get over it. You do. Don't make it a weird gym experience for him, right? Because if he was doing that to you and you felt like him, it would be a problem. So don't be a creep. Take your feelings out of it. Let the man live his life because he's not checking for you. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. But yeah, guys, I wanted to react to this. I seen a bunch of people reacting to this video, and I said I'll throw it in this video and react to it. I just want to break it down. But yeah, she got it bad. But still, you notice the difference between her and all of the other girls? They're dating like prostitutes, and she's dating, not dating yet. She's not dating the guy. That's the wild thing. But she has intentions. She doesn't have a lineup, so it's a difference. Guys need to look for a woman like her. Not her exactly, but woman that have the energy like her. She'll treat you right, and she'll do whatever you deem is right, whatever you're thinking. She'll go, oh, whatever I need to do, I'll fix it. This is the kind of woman you need to have, because this is how my wife was. This is how my wife felt for me. So guys, get you a woman that's ready to be your wife. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out. See you next video. Answer's coming.